What's the difference between cost and value? Let's talk about that for a brief few minutes, okay? Cost is what you pay with your blood, sweat, and tears. Cost is what you will pay with your life, with your time, with your money, with your effort, okay? Value is quite different. Value is what you see as perceived value, where value is always a perceived value and it's very individual. There is nothing like a collective value, although there is kind of if you go to the society level of things. So, what is cost versus value in your personal daily working life? I'll just cover 3 points for you, just 3 points, and then we can take it however we want and we can reflect on this, okay? Regarding your work, your daily work, where you produce yourself to an office cubicle or a job or a business, wherever you're working. The cost is your travel time, your hurry-burry routines, your meetings, your tasks, your job, whatever you're working on. That's the cost. That's what you do. You travel to work, you have your routines, you have your meetings, tasks, you have your job. That's the cost you are paying. What's the value? Well, are you thinking of just salary once a month? Are you thinking of your job security, or do you value your time today? How do you refine or define yourself as today? Because today is only what you have. How do you add value to your resume? Are you thinking about adding value to your resume or not? Are you developing yourself professionally long term or not? What can I do differently at work today? That's the value you got to get for yourself. That's number one. Number two, planning. Personal planning, I mean. I don't mean the planning as a planning engineer or a planner in your job. Not your role. It's your personal planning. What's the cost you are paying for planning? You have to make time to plan your activity of the day, your monthly, weekly targets to work. That's what the cost you put in. The cost is in terms of your effort. And the value? What value do you get by planning? You got to think of these. I'm just putting it as questions to you to enable you to think more clearly. Is it adding value to the quality of your time? Whatever you're doing as task, is it adding value to whatever 8 to 12 hours that you work in the office? Are you extracting the maximum juice out of 8 to 12 hours of your day? Everybody has only so much time in the day. How you extract the value from that is really personal. Are you thinking about that? That's your value. You have put in effort in terms of cost and you're trying to derive the value from it. Okay? Remember, today is all you got. Number three, daily routines. Now, this is a sticky point for many of them because I've seen a lot of people in my experience who spend a lot of time lamenting and going on and crying about their daily routines. Okay? So the cost is repeated boring tasks. That's the cost you pay for your daily routines. Is repeated boring tasks. Right from the time you get up and brush your teeth, it's all boring tasks. Boring breakfast, boring lunches, boring dinners, boring side talk in the cubicles, boring colleagues, boring boss, any number of boring stuff. These are routine. You see these things every day. Boring lunches and dinners, boring work and family life. Thinking up new menus for lunches and dinners every time. Travel times back and forth to work in this mad traffic. These are all daily routine. This can get to everyone, right? All of us. What's the value of this? Where is the perceived value in a daily routine? Well, have you made efficiency in all your routines? Means you take whatever is your routine and you put it in a mental box here saying these are all routines, I won't care about them. These are just things to be done. Like brushing your teeth. You don't think about brushing your teeth. You just get up and stumble to the bathroom and you brush your teeth. It's just that simple, folks. Don't make it any more complicated. Routine is just that. You do put all this in the routine box and worry less about it. Have you planned this way? Do routines bother you, or have you relegated it to chores? Think of routine as just chores. No need to think too much about them. You want to spend that proportion of time more into the area of your creativity, more into the area of creativity in your personal life and in your professional life. Stop worrying about routines enough to have time for your creative endeavors. That's what you got to think about. That's where this real kind of effort of yours will come in. So think of cost versus value as cost as what I am paying for it. With my life, with my time, with my money, with my blood, sweat and tears. I am paying for something throughout my waking hours. Value is something which you can expand on personally. You have to take time to think about what value this is providing in my life, in your daily routine. This is going to help you immensely, folks. Okay, I'll leave you with this much for now. Take care. Bye bye.